Hello everybody, I believe we are live and rolling here on MLB The Show 17 here on PS4 here, and we're getting ready to start game 29 of our 2017 season. We return home to face the Miami Marlins in a quick 2-game series, and then after Miami we got Toronto coming in for 3 and Kansas City for 4 before we go back on the road again. So I just want to say I hope everybody enjoys the video. I want to give everybody a great shout out for anybody that's been viewing my driving. You guys mean the world, and I'm trying my best to give you guys the best content as possible. And I want to apologize about the last game, game 28, which was the finale at Marlins Park. I was pre-recording the video to put up on here, and yeah, I accidentally pushed the wrong button and I lost that footage. So yeah, and that's why I had to do it that way, on getting the highlights to at least bring to you guys. It's on my channel, it's uploaded already, and if you guys want to watch that, you can go back and see that footage. So once again, I apologize. I try to give you guys the best content as possible, and that's why I really haven't tried to commentate too much. My own little commentation. I want to give you guys the authentic content rather. So anywho, like I said, on to this video here. We are doing game 1 against Miami. We'll have Matt Garza on the mound for us for tonight, and tomorrow's game will be Elvin Santana to wrap up this quick 2-game series. And tonight we'll have Matt Moore against us, our former pitcher. So that'll be actually a quite interesting game to go against one of our pitchers that helped us get to the championship last year. So hope everybody likes the video. Again, please like and subscribe. I try my best for you guys, like I said. So we'll take a look at the calendar right now, and we're into May right now, and this is another MLB Network game. The last game was MLB Network that I was trying to pre-record and didn't go the way as I wanted it to. And I want to say this real quick. The reason why I'm trying to pre-record games is I've been having trouble with my internet lately, and I want to bring you guys as much content as possible, as every day as possible. But I've been having internet trouble on my phone and home Wi-Fi, I guess you call it. So sorry, if I skip a day or I don't get it out to you right away. So yeah, I'll probably still might try and do some of these pre-recorded games and bring to you guys. I like doing that mainly because I like to shrink the video a little bit, see it's not as long for you guys, because these games take about like an hour and 30 minutes to play. So let me know in the comments if you like that type of footage, the shorter vids, or you like these live ones. I like doing these live ones. I like trying to give you guys a little entertainment as well. So I just do it for fun. I'm not doing it for fame or anything. Just for fun, as well as sharing my great success with the show. Because like I've mentioned in the subscription below, I have started this season mode with MLB 14 the show, and then when they brought the year-to-year saves, starting with MLB 15, I just continued every year and just continued with the roster I got, and I've signed the contracts, I've did the rookie drafts, I've did it all, as well as I try to keep the team together. That's why you see like Joe Madden's still here, Zobrist, Price, Myers, you know, you got to keep the team together if you're going to pay, you know, all that money you're getting. Or are you going to die with it, you know? And I could say some other things, but I'm just going to keep quiet on it. So, I'm going to quit gabbing here and let's get on here. I'll show you the East standings right now. For anybody that wants to know, we're 23-5, which is an incredible record. That's probably one of my best records I've ever had on the show. And I've been playing the show season since 2010, so you get lots of practice doing it every year, 162 games a year. So we'll take a look at the Marlins real quick, since we are playing against them. If I can find them, they should be the East too. Yeah, they're in third. They're 13-13, 4 games out of first right now, so they're ranked 12 overall. So Miami's actually not too bad on my season mode right now. This year they've gotten a little better than last season, so I'm gonna go ahead and get the lineup cards ready for this game. I'm actually gonna turn the microphone off when I start the game here, so you guys can hear the commentary of the announcers of the game. So that's pretty much it, everybody. I'm gonna start the game here in just 1 second here. Just get the lineups ready. I'm gonna make Cabrera DH, and Zobrist will play short. We'll keep Forsythe. He'll be in for second. Longoria will return at third. Myers. I think I'm going to put Pierce in. Give Barnett a day off, as well as Pierce is due to start doing something good. At least I hope so. And we're going to put in Fabregas for Kiermaier. We're going to change the lineup a little bit. We're going to move Navarro to number 5. I'm going to put I'm going to put Forsythe there, Navarro there, and Pierce will go there, and I think that's how we're going to do the lineup. I'm going to put Fabregas in the last spot. He's not bad. He's gotten better. He's still a rookie, so time will tell. Let's start the game here, and once again, I hope everybody likes the video. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and let's get started.
Wednesday night baseball from Tropicana Field here in St. Pete. Tonight, the first of 2 in this interleague matchup between the Miami Marlins and the Tampa Bay Rays. It's going to be fun marveling at 2 of the best in the game, and it's next on MLB Network. Matt Garza gets the call for game 1 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
In is Christian Yelich. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Leading off for the Marlins, left fielder Christian Yelich.
And the first pitch of the ball game here is taken for a called strike 1. And Harold, as we take a look at the Rays entering play here tonight, they've got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Well, you're playing good ball right now, and you know all day long, oh, they're bringing the ace, huh? Okay, that's okay. We're playing good right now. We'll match up with it. Okay. okay. That's how you feel when you know you're playing good and you're facing their ace.
With that, a look at the batting order for the Marlins. HR, how do they go about ending the losing streak they're mired in?
Well, Matt, they're not going to run. I mean, they don't put a lot of pressure on you trying to steal bases. They'll take the extra base if they need to, but they don't run much. They're a team that sits there. They're going to be a lot base to base, rely a lot on the power. This is a total contrast to what we've been seeing throughout the league the last couple of years.
Into the windup and the pitch. Donovan Solano started to go around, but it's a called strike. 0-1. A 1 pitch on its way. A wave and a miss. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes in this one. Mr. James Kingsley.
Yeah, James Kingsley, solid umpire and pretty universally appreciated around the game. Basically,
hard hit at third. Taken in by Longoria. On to first, and it's a good start to the inning for Garza. 2 away.
Batting third, right fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
Giancarlo Stanton now. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Back up the middle. Forsythe is there. On to Pierce at first, and the inning is over. Miami down in order, and now the Rays will get their first opportunity in a scoreless ball game. Matt Moore, a left-handed Floridian, will get the starting assignment. Harold, any thoughts?
Matt, he's got a sub-2 ERA. Sub-2. We're talking about changing the height of the mound. He's been so dominating. I mean, this is historical stuff, so I don't look for things to change. He's in such a great rhythm and a great groove right now. We'll see if we get another performance out of him like they've seen most of the year.
Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera as he begins this one as the 4th leading hitter in the American League. Breaking ball for a strike. 0-1. This Marlins ball club, Harold Reynolds, as they begin play here tonight, they've been fairly punchless of late, losing last time out and in fact dropping 6 of their last 7.
Matt, when you're on a struggling team, you always look around and say, this is win night. We got the ace on the mound. I don't care how poor you're playing. When your ace is throwing, you feel like you got a chance to win that game.
Stanton has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out. Now a moment here in St. Pete for a glance at the Rays starting lineup. What's the key for them to win this series opener, Harold?
Man, I think the key here is their game plan at the plate. They have to be selective. They have to understand who's on the mound and when he's going to get wild and when he's going to give you something to hit. And be ready and jumping when he brings it over the plate.
Now at the plate, Ben Zobrist. First shot for him here as he comes in currently leading the junior circuit in hitting. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Here comes the 1-0. Right over the middle, knee high. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second. Solano scoops it up, and he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
Batting third, third baseman, Evan Longoria.
In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. He appeared as a pinch hitter in yesterday's contest. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
High in the air out to center field. Ozuna will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Down in order go the Rays. We are still scoreless. The catcher Jared Saltalamacchia is in now. He brings a rather ugly 230s batting average into this one. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And Garza will use the slider to his advantage. It's strike one. The 0-1. And he just misses with a curveball.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
He couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane of the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Hits this one hard the other way, and it's through for a base hit. They'll have the leadoff man aboard to start the inning.
Tell you, Matt, I get excited when I see that. I don't understand why more guys don't do it. They're shifted over to one side. You just take the ball and shoot it to left field like he did right there. That was pretty.
Stepping up to the plate, Derek Kimball, and as you can tell easily from the splits, he's really struggled away from their home ballpark. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Nobody out, runner on first. In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now.
If this second inning is any indication what we're going to see, he's got this hitter 0-2. He really learned from his last outing when he lost. He is way more aggressive now, coming right after guys and throwing strikes.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a ball sliced foul into the seats down the left field line. The 0-2 home, and he got him.
All right, time for the majestic defensive alignment for the Rays. And I love watching these guys play defense. They're the highest fielding percentage in the American League. You talk about range, digging balls out on bad throws. They do it all. They can defend.
Here's Marcell Ozuna. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. He comes set. Here's for ball one.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Swing and a liner, but foul. Here it comes on 1-1. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
And this one's in the dirt. And a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. And this is fouled back and out of play.
That's a nice pitch right there. He threw him a breaking ball, comes back with a fastball, and now he's late. Now he doesn't know how to adjust. He's kind of caught in between. You got him set up perfectly.
The 2-2 one more time. Shin high fastball that time. Ball three.
Hey, not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball four.
Full count. Here it comes. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Little tapper down the first baseline. But that one rolls foul.
That was the 5th foul ball in this at bat. He's seeing a lot of pitches.
Once again, a 3-2. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot. This is indeed a battle. The 11th pitch coming up. And he swings and pops it foul behind the plate. And this is going to wind up a foul ball.
That's 4 foul balls in a row. He's battling, no doubt.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
Into the box now, Moses Person, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Set to deliver the 0-1. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Saltalamacchia is on his way home. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
Great piece of hitting here. Men on first, and they're playing him to pull, but he crosses them up and goes the other way with it, making the outfielder cover a lot of extra ground. That allowed the runner to come all the way around from first to score, and that was a great piece of hitting.
Into the box, Jude Fryman, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. 0-1 count, and the pitch. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. Working for the punch out and the offering. Again, he sends it out of play. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Marlins get a run on the RBI double. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's now 1-0 Miami. At the plate, Will Myers, having a very nice year, currently second in the American League in batting average entering play.
Myers.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1. Myers awaiting the 1-0. This one's down to third. And that's through for a hit. So it's a good start to the inning for the Rays as their leadoff hitter is aboard.
That's just a great baseball play. The pitcher executed his pitch, but the hitter was better, stayed with it, got a ball down, and drove it through.
Digging in now, Logan Forsythe, as he enters this one with an absurdly high batting average. Definitely one of the most dangerous hitters in the league these days. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball, ball 1. And now they've got him in a rundown, and he can't get back in time, and he is out at first.
Well, that's not a good look. No one likes getting picked off, but it's especially bad when it's your team's first hit. It's kind of deflating. The windup and the 1-0 pitch.
Takes a knee-high fastball. 1 out, nobody on. And this is fouled at the plate. Now Moore with a 1-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. Stanton on the run, but no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Here's the catcher, Deoner Navarro. As he'll take a look at ball 1. That batting average up in the stratosphere here to begin play. 2 home runs and 14 driven in. And another one misses here as they fall behind Navarro 2-0.
Boy, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
You're sitting 2-0 in that situation. You get the fastball, but it's not the location you want, so you lay off it. I love that. That's great discipline hitting.
Hit sharply on the ground. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. So that keeps the bottom of the second going. So the base hit here nets him a base runner with 2 away as we check out the league leaders in team batting average here in May. And you can see right there that the Rays are currently tops in the AL in that category. Here's Steve Pearce now. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one. From the stretch. Hit on the ground out to short. He's got it. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Rays strand just the 1. They trail this one 1-0. Now at the plate, Derek Dietrich. It's been a rough go for him at the plate as he enters this one with a season average in the 230s. Back to work now is Garza as he jumps ahead of the leadoff man here. 0-1. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And there's your first out of the inning.
The left fielder, number 21, Christian Yelich.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Christian Yelich. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a changeup right down the middle.
Not too often you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Here's another 0-2. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
Now batting, second baseman, Donovan
Striding
Solano.
in once again, Donovan Solano. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First delivery to him on the way. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. Now here it comes. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
This is just great pitching. They start him off with the slider to get the strike, and then they bust him in with a fastball. I don't know what he's thinking up there, but they really are messing with his mind right now.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Fabregas has it in his tracks, and that retires the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins, but they hold a 1-0 lead. At the plate, Corey Dickerson. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest.
Left fielder, Corey Dickerson.
First pitch on its way. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Moore delivering here on 1-0. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. And this is in the air down the left field line and into foul territory. Yelich will get there as he makes the catch in foul territory for the first out. And with that, we give you a look at what's happening in the NL East race.
Jordan Fabregas.
Now batting, Jordan Fabregas. He comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. And he gets ahead 0-1. 1 out, nobody on. Hit hard towards center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Number 9 batter comes through that time, as it'll now be up to the top of the order with 1 away.
Whoa, he hung that changeup. That ball was hit hard. Lucky to keep that one in the ballpark.
In now as Asdrubal Cabrera, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Line toward the gap in left center. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now. And you see on the graphic right there that his hitting streak will indeed live on as he just continues to hit the ball well.
He's tough to get out anyway, but you put him on a streak like this, it seems like his concentration has gone to a whole nother level.
Here's Ben Zobrist now, standing in from the right side as he takes strike 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. First and second now, 1 man out. Strike 3 called, and now he's 1 out away from getting out of this.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
Stepping in now, Evan Longoria. Lifted in the air to center. And the two-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Rays strand a pair. They're down 1-0. Back with Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, and leading off the inning, the big right-handed slugger, Giancarlo Stanton. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike one. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Favorable call in there for a strike. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing and a miss, and Stanton is down on strikes for round number one.
With how hard guys throw these days, 94 miles an hour is good, but not as impressive as it used to be. Professional hitters can catch up with that, so it's all about setting the fastball up with good off-speed stuff to make it look more effective, and that's exactly what he did right there.
Into the box now, Jared Saltalamacchia. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. Who jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Oh, and he struck him out as well, so he's carving right through the heart of this lineup as there are 2 away now.
Certainly not showing any signs of intimidation with these middle of the order guys. That's back-to-back Ks, and the 3 and 4 guys are harmlessly back in the dugout.
Ready for another chance? Derek Kimball. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Too low, 1-0. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball, 1-1.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Dribbled to the right side. On to Pierce at first, and the inning is over. Miami down in order. They lead it 1-0. Digging in to try it again, Will Myers. He'll start things out with Matt Moore as we get the inning underway.
Myers.
And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
Well, there's a first pitch strike. You know, only 50% of the pitches he's throwing first pitch this game have been for a strike. So I'm surprised that he's having as much success so far as he is.
To short, hit hard. A quick out number 1.
Now batting, second baseman, Logan Forsythe.
So stepping in, Logan Forsythe comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here comes the first pitch. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. No runs, 4 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? No, a little too much hook on it there. It's a foul ball.
Oh, he might have got away with one. 2-strike breaking ball that ended up being in the zone. I think he probably wanted that out of the zone, but fortunately, he just fouled it off.
Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
Tried to backdoor him and lock him up with a curveball right there. Pretty good pitch, but he didn't quite get it to come back all the way to the corner. That's tough to do for most guys.
And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
So he tried to double up with him on a curveball. The problem with that is the first one you recognize, the second one you hit. Nice job.
Deoner Navarro.
Here's the catcher, Deoner Navarro. Fly ball out to right field. Stanton has a read on it. 2 gone. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
First baseman number 33, Steve Pearce.
Here's Steve Pearce now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. From the belt, the pitch. And a curveball to begin the at-bat. 0-1. No runs, 5 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. Strike 2.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at-bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
The 1-2 pitch. A swinging bunt to the mound. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1 left for Tampa. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. So coming to the plate, Marcell Ozuna. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Marcell Ozuna.
Into the windup and the pitch. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Just got a piece to the right side. Pearce comes up with it. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. So definite problems on that last play, and they'll hit the first baseman for the error.
Moses Person.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Moses Person. First pitch of the at-bat. And there he goes towards second. Line drive to left. But the catch is made on the line out there. Will they have a shot at doubling him off first?
Now batting, the first baseman, Jude Freeman.
Stepping into the box, Jude Freeman. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. He's set. Here's the 0-1. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Runners on first with one down. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
Now batting, shortstop, Derek.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Derek Dietrich comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First offering on its way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
He's having a really good game. He's over 70% first pitch strike. When you get that first pitch strike, now it opens up the whole strike zone, and that's why a pitcher can dominate, and he's doing that in this game.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. Little late on this one as it's lifted the other way down the left field line. Dickerson is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. So it's no runs on no hits, one error, and a runner left stranded. Home half of the fifth coming up. It's the Marlins 1, the Rays nothing. Now at the plate, Corey Dickerson. He'll start things out here in the home fifth, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. Into the windup and the pitch. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. Now the pitch. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike.
That's what makes this guy so great. A pitch right on the corner. Most people cannot do that. Seems like he does it anytime he sits back there and says, here's where I want to put it, and he puts it there.
1-1. Here it comes. Bat explodes as this has popped up. And he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first out. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you see there on the graphic, his total good for 5th best in the National League. Now in the box, Jordan Fabregas. Here comes the first pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Well, he's really peppering the zone right there, going up in the zone. I wonder if he stays there the whole time. Usually you'll see that with 2 strikes, not with no strikes.
Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
Boy, that was filthy right there. That was a great indicator of how well he's throwing the ball. He's going nice in the game, but that pitch was filthy.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a base hit as that's into left, and they've got themselves a base runner. It's like magic or something. He's given up a boatload of hits, but they haven't been able to chase a runner home.
Yeah, he's gotten the outs when he's needed them and seems to be really comfortable pitching from the stretch. Hard to keep that up over several innings, though.
Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball. And he'll step off and fire to the bag. And he just manages to get his hand in. Comes set with the 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Oh, now here's a drive out to the alley. Fabregas rounds third and is digging for the plate. The tying run comes around all the way from first to score. It's 1-1. But baseball is a game of streaks and runs, and he is on one right now.
No question, he's swinging the bat very well of late. And when that's the case, you can't wait to get in the batter's box. Definitely the case in this game. That's his second base knock. This one for extra bases.
That's now 2 hits so far for him in this one. Here's Ben Zobrist now. He hits it hard on the ground to the left. And there's a base hit as that gets through into left. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away. Looks like the pitching coach might want to have a chat here.
Yeah, and I'm not sure I agree with it either. Most pitchers, like when they're in a groove, they just want to get back on the bump and compete. Sometimes visits like these are just like a formality.
In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Grounded to third. This could be 2. Solano for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. In is Christian Yelich. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game.
Left fielder, Christian Yelich.
And the pitch. And there's the fastball that time from Garza. It's 0-1.
Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Yeah, it really does, Matt, but this offense isn't helping him too much. It sort of feels like the next team to score is going to win this thing.
Dickerson has to retreat a bit, but he gets there for out number 1.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might too long, just unlucky that time.
Standing in now, Donovan Solano. Swing and a ball hit deep down the left field line, but that'll be a loud foul ball.
Oh, he hung that one. And, man, did he bang it. Just didn't keep it fair.
Tough one to lay off. Called a strike. One out, nobody on. Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Forsythe has it. Throw on to first. 2 gone.
Now batting, right fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
Ready for another shot now. Giancarlo Stanton. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
When you're facing this good a hitter, man, that strike 1 becomes so important to get ahead with him and make him think about something else. Now you can control the at bat.
And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2. And Garza's pitch count an even 70 thus far. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Here's Will Myers. Due up are the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at bats.
Into the windup and the pitch. Line towards center field. And that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swing in there as he's on to kick off the inning. So a ringing single here to center field makes it 2 hits for him on the night. And as we check the Rays leaderboard, he currently finds himself second in that category. Digging in and looking for more, Logan Forsythe. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. First offering on its way. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
Moore delivering here on 1-0. Hit in the air to right field. Stanton has a read on it. 1 out.
Your catcher, number 30.
Ready for another chance? Deoner Navarro. A hit in 2 tries so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. And this is fouled back and out of play. Runner on first here with 1 gone and a 1-1 tie. One and one.
That's inside. D-Rod.
In the dirt here.
I got the count 1 and 2.
And he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And this is going to be a foul ball.
I like the pitch right there. Got him to chase a fastball out of the zone. I'd come back with it again.
He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. Breaking ball. Called third strike as that catches the zone for out number 2.
Well, pitching domination continues. Just a total of 2 runs on the board. So both of these starters should feel really good about their showings. If you love good pitching, this has been the game for you.
In now, Steve Pearce.
And on the first pitch, he hits it in the air to right.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Rays strand just the 1. Still tied 1 apiece. Back here at Tropicana Field in St. Pete. All square at 1 as we get set to start the 7th. But before we do, let's take a look at the game summary to this point. The catcher Jared Saltalamacchia is in now. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire.
Well, he's thrown over 70% first pitch strikes to all the hitters in the game right now. That's why he's pitching late in the game. He's getting ahead of guys, and then you can manipulate as you move forward.
This ball will be chopped foul.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. There to take it is Myers, and that's the first out.
The batter, third baseman, Derek Kimball.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Derek Kimball. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a curveball that time that broke too low.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball is coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
Changeup stays outside and he's behind 2-0.
That's two close pitches right there, and he just laid off him. I think he's sitting on one specific pitch, and he hasn't gotten it yet.
The 2-0 on the way. Slider right over the middle, taken for a strike.
Oh, that was a good-looking slider to hit. He kind of hung him one. When you got a slider right there and it's spinning towards you, that's the one you annihilate.
Drilled right back up the middle, and that is through into center field for a one-out single. Here's Marcell Ozuna. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Dickerson's there. And that's the second out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
The batter, number 34, designated hitter, Moses Person.
Striding into the box, Moses Person. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. First delivery to him on the way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. From the belt, kicks and deals. Ball 1. And this is popped high in the air toward the left side. And Longoria will make the catch to retire the side. Marlins leave 1. Score remains tied 1-1. Digging in to try it again, Corey Dickerson. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Yelich racing back. He tracks it down. A nice running play, and there's one away.
Now batting, center fielder, Jordan Fabregas.
Digging in once again, Jordan Fabregas. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. And he takes ball 1. Fastball misses badly there, and he's behind 2-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Three and 0 now.
He's really been good this game. Around the plate, throwing strikes, hasn't walked anybody. Right now he finds himself a little bit of a hole, but he can battle back.
From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. Hit to short. Scooped up on the backhand. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Asdrubal Cabrera.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Asdrubal Cabrera, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike one. Two out, nobody on. Fastball called for strike two.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And that swung on and fouled straight back. Ready with another 0-2. Curveball, but he can't get him to chase it. 1-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swinging a soft liner, and that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Rays go in order. 1, 2, 3. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
And when a guy starts leaving the curveball up, that's a sign he's beginning to tire a little bit out there. He's got to be able to get on top of that pitch, or he's going to start getting hurt.
He takes it to the opposite field, high and deep to left. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the left field wall. And your go-ahead run is in at second base here with a leadoff double.
Wow, he was willing that thing to get out of here. Would have given them the lead right here late in the game, but it ends up hitting off the wall, and he heads into second with an extra base hit. We'll see if the next man up can come through in the clutch here.
Into the box, Derek Dietrich. Now a bunt attempt here. Throw on to first by Longoria is right there for the first out. 2 very well pitched games thus far. There you see it. Each team with a 1 and a whole lot of zeros. 1-1 our score at this point in the ball game. Things have been tight throughout. In is Christian Yelich. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind him, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
First delivery to him on the way. And this is going to be a foul ball. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Curveball that time, not even close. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 1 away. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Dickerson on the move. And he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out.
Now batting, second baseman, Donovan Solano.
Striding in once again, Donovan Solano. 4th trip to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, chances are it's on his mind, Matt, but you just have to let that get out of the way as best you can. You have to approach this at bat just like any other. Otherwise, you're just getting in your own way.
Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit. The 1-0 delivery. Favorable call in there for a strike.
That's the perfect pitch after you've just brushed a guy back. The hitter probably isn't sitting up there thinking you're going to flip something soft up there.
Go ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Coming in is Myers. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and one man left aboard. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. All tied at 1-1. Scott Bankston is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Scott Bankston.
Ben Zobrist will be the first one to greet him here as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now.
Ben Zobrist.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Here's a swing and a ground ball. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Yelich is under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Your third baseman, number 3, Evan Longoria.
Into the box now, Evan Longoria. And he's 0 in this one, batting out of the 3 spot. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. He's set. Here it comes. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. That's inside. 2-0.
Talk about certain guys in the lineup that you want to be really careful with. This guy right here is one of those, and you can tell he's pitching awfully cautiously.
Here it comes. 2-0. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Ozuna is under this one, and he's got it for out number 2.
Right fielder number 9, Will Myers.
At the plate, Will Myers. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. 1-0 count. Here it is. Hard liner toward short. And this is going to get down for what should be extra bases. And there's your potential go-ahead run. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Yeah, this one was starting to look like it was going to be one of those 1, 2, 3 easy innings. But now all of a sudden they have the go-ahead run standing out there at second base after the 2-out double. Big moment here.
Into the box, Logan Forsythe. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He's set, and the pitch. Good bite to the slider there as it's chopped foul at the plate. Strike 1. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway.
Well, he's made 2 tough pitches. He's got a runner at second base, and now he doesn't have to make a good pitch. Make him chase something right here because you don't have to throw him a strike.
Go ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2.
Decided to go with a fastball there on 0-2, but what he's trying to do with that pitch is to expand the strike zone. Maybe you get a guy to offer at it, but at the very least, it helps set up your off-speed stuff.
Looking for the K. Here's the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Saltalamacchia is under this one, and Jared's got it to retire the side. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Welcome back to this MLB Network broadcast from inside the Trop as you get a nice look outdoors at nearby Tampa. Jake McGee comes on now, and he's just hoping to keep this thing tied. No save opportunity here.
Jake McGee.
Giancarlo Stanton now 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame.
Giancarlo Stanton.
Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
Well, he got that first pitch, got him looking right there. With a star hitter like this guy, it is always good to get ahead in the count.
Fouled straight back.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
Really impressive pitching right there. Sometimes as a pitcher you can get frustrated when you make a good pitch and you don't get that call from the umpire. But what does he do? He comes back with a good pitch and gets the strike.
The catcher Jared Saltalamacchia is in now. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. The 0-1 pitch. Line drive to left. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his 2nd of the night.
Well, he saw a good fastball the pitch before, and then he singles on this fastball. This is the big leagues. You can't continue to challenge guys, not the good hitters anyway, with the same pitch repeatedly.
Into the box now, Derek Kimball, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. There's one away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. The 0-1 lifted the other way to left center. Fabregas is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Now batting, center fielder Marcell Ozuna.
Here's Marcell Ozuna. There are two gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. The 0-1 takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
He finds himself down 0-2, but you know what? He looked at the first two pitches, but they're different pitches, both down. Good pitchers' pitches. Sometimes you got to tip your cap.
Now the 0-2 pitch, and he goes and chops this one out towards second. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. One left for Miami. Still tied 1 apiece. A.J. Ramos enters to do this one into extra innings.
Ramos.
Here's the catcher, Deoner Navarro. He'll go to work trying to do something about breaking this 1-1 tie. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And here's one that misses to the leadoff man in the inning. The number 6 hitter in the lineup. It's ball 1. Navarro waits the 1-0. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now. One, 2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. There to handle it is Ozuna, and there's one away.
Now batting, first baseman Steve Pearce.
Here's Steve Pearce now. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Bases are empty, one man out. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. Ready with the 2-2. High in the air. Kimball just to the left of the mound. 2 gone.
The left fielder, number 10, Corey Dickerson.
Now at the plate, Corey Dickerson. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. 2 out, nobody on. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. One and one, here it comes. Great tilt on the slider on the inside corner.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
Hit hard to short. To his left, Dietrich. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Rays. Score remains tied 1-1. Doug Castle takes the mound as he'll be the first man to pitch here in extra innings.
Doug Castle.
Buddy
for Miami
is up off the bench to pinch hit here, so we'll see what he can do to begin the extra frames.
Leading off for the Marlins, the designated hitter, Buddy Hart.
First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. The average for him at 267 on the year. 5 homers and 11 RBIs. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Looks at a curveball over the inside corner.
That's a pretty good break right there, breaking all the way across the zone. Now, it's a little dangerous. He gets to see that ball a long time. But, man, that's a nasty snapdragon hook right there.
Navarro to sign the 1-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. Navarro is under it, 1 away.
Now batting, first baseman, Jude Freeman.
Coming to the plate now, Jude Freeman. First delivery to him on the way. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. 1 out, nobody on. And this will be fouled away.
Man, I think he thought he was going to get another breaking ball right there. He's a little bit late on that fastball. That's a nice pitch, though, following that breaking pitch to keep him off balance with the heater. That's a nice piece of hitting right there. 2-strike fastball on the corner of the plate, and he's able to foul it off. Nice job.
Swing and a line drive, but this will be a foul ball.
He's just fouling him off till he gets something he wants to hit.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate. Couldn't get the bat off his shoulder right there, and he struck out twice before that one. So he's going to have a lot to think about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
Stepping in now, Derek Dietrich. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Right over the middle, knee high. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. And he strikes him out here for out number 3. So after a scoreless top half, they'll have a chance to win it here in the bottom half. Miami down in order. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Dan Jennings comes on to start the home 10th, and he's just hoping to get this one into the 11th inning.
Dan Jennings.
Stepping in, Jordan Fabregas. 2 hits in 3 at-bats for him in this one.
Jordan Fabregas.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
The 0-1 delivery. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. Oh, and he misses it. And now this will get over the wall down the line out there for a ground rule double.
It looked like he had a great jump on the ball. Was going to bring it in, no problem. But something happened as he approached the foul line, and it went right by him. It wasn't a routine play, but he'll tell you he should have had it.
Looks like a left-hander up and throwing now in that Marlins bullpen. Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. The 0-1. And that one stayed too low apparently. The 1-1 pitch. Fastball hit on the ground to short. Dietrich right there, and the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
The shortstop, number 18, Ben Zobrist.
Digging in the switch hitter, Ben Zobrist. He flew out in his last at bat. Fastball down near the shoe tops. The 1-0. Grounded to third. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Your third baseman, number 3.
In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. He's gone hitless to this point.
Not a great game up to this point, but none of that would matter if he could come through right here. A chance to be the hero.
Here's the first pitch. On the ground up the middle. Dietrich over to his left. Throw on to first, and we are going to the 11th inning. 1 left for Tampa. Still tied 1 apiece. Digging in once again, Christian Yelich. 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far.
Christian Yelich.
Into the windup and the pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. This is on the ground over to first. Pierce gets to it, and he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
Now batting, second baseman, Donovan Solano.
Ready once again, Donovan Solano. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. A fastball that just misses inside. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Hit back up the middle. Forsythe ranging to his right. And a great athletic play to get him. Man, wow.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
In now, Giancarlo Stanton. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low, it's ball 1. A hat trick already to his credit in this one, so he's looking to avoid the dreaded golden sombrero here. Here it comes, 1-0. Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. The relay, but he'll be in there with a double.
When it left his bat, I thought it might squirt foul, but it hugged the line and found its way into the corner. Thought it might be a little bit closer play at second, but he cruised in there with relative ease.
And time will be called here, as with the important go-ahead run at second base, they'll opt to go and get a little more speed out there. Into the box, Jared Saltalamacchia, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. It's been a 2 for 4 effort for him so far in the ball game. Curveball close, but it's 1-1.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
Sliced hard but foul. Look out over there. Now the 1-2 pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Taken in by Forsythe. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Marlins leave 1. Score remains tied 1-1. Will Coates will stick around as he'll take over in right field.
Now playing right field, number 4, Will Coates.
Here's Will Myers. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point.
Leading off for the Rays, the right fielder, number 9, Will Myers.
First pitch of the at-bat. Now a swing and a ground ball, but this is foul for the first strike. 0-1 count, and the pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Well, that's a high fastball in the low 90s. That is a dangerous pitch right there. He got away with one. The guy took the pitch. Maybe he's just measuring him up. I wouldn't come back with that again.
Here it comes on 0-2. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Now another 0-2. This is line to left. And this inning starts with a solid base hit. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway.
Bottom of the 11th inning and a leadoff base hit. Man, this sets him up pretty. We might be treated to a walk-off here, Matty.
Logan, Forsythe.
Standing in now, Logan Forsythe, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. The 0-1 pitch swung on and hit in the air. Ozuna giving chase. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. So a nice running catch on display that time as we get a look at it again with Showtrack. He took a nice route, covered a good amount of ground, 100 feet to be exact, to bring that one in. Well done. Here's the catcher, Deoner Navarro, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. The 1-0. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Step on the bag for one. Back to first. It's a double play, and we've got more baseball coming our way as the inning is over. So no runs on one base hit, no errors, and no one left on. 11 innings in the books now, all tied at 1-1. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Derek Kimball. He'll lead things off now as we play inning number 12. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. Dickerson has it, and it's a quick out, number one. This programming note to pass along: due to the length of our game tonight, the long-running animated series The Wilkersons will not be seen this evening. Again, no episode of The Wilkersons after the game tonight. Here's Marcell Ozuna, 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a curveball right on the corner. The windup and the 0-1. Sharp slider that time, just missed inside.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down, and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line, you see a lot of swinging misses on those.
And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. Bases are empty, one man out. Towards second. And this is taken for the out.
Now batting, designated hitter, Buddy Hart.
Striding in once again, Buddy Hart. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. The 0-1. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. And he strikes him out here for out number 3. So after a scoreless top half, they'll have a chance to win it here in the bottom half. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Mike Dunn will be summoned here to start the home 12th, and the best case scenario for him is to take us to the 13th. Here's Steve Pearce now. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
First baseman, Steve Pearce.
Line drive to left. Yelich has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Into the box now, Corey Dickerson, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. That's lifted the other way out to left. Yelich is under it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
The batter, center fielder, Jordan Fabregas.
Digging in and looking for more, Jordan Fabregas. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This one's flared toward left center. Here comes Yelich. He can't get there, so the inning will continue.
2 outs in the bottom of the inning right here. Now it looks like they're in a position to maybe win this game. He represents the winning run. Let's see if they can get him home.
Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's looking for his 3rd hit of the ball game here. The 0-1. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball, ball 1. The 1-1 pitch. Fly ball out toward left center field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Rays strand just the 1. Still tied 1 apiece. Wade Davis takes the hill now to begin the lucky 13th inning.
Wade Davis.
Coming to the plate now,
Leading off for
Jude
Miami.
Fryman.
First baseman, Jude Fryman.
And that's cut on and missed. 0-1. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
These lineups have been anemic, but I always like to give credit to pitching and defense, and they've been fantastic all game long.
Digging in to try it again, Derek Dietrich. 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. And a changeup right down the middle.
Matt, that ball's right down the middle. It looked like he wasn't even going to offer at it. Some guys don't mind taking the first pitch, and they even feel comfortable when they're down 0-1.
And that misses 1-1.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1, but now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. Forsythe is there. Throw will get him at first, and Davis is looking good here. 2 gone.
The left fielder, number 21, Christian Yelich.
In is Christian Yelich, attempting to, as they say, get off the schneid here. 0 for 5 so far. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. And another foul ball. And 2 count. Here's the pitch. Lifted the other way out to left center. Fabregas giving chase, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. Digging hard. He's headed for third. And he will get there as the go-ahead run is quickly to third now with a 2-out triple. And he needed extra innings to get it, but there's his first hit of the game, and that'll keep the hit streak alive and kicking.
Well, he had a lot of opportunities. You knew eventually he was going to get a hit as hot as he's been, but to extend that streak, what a remarkable streak he is on.
In now, Donovan Solano. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He was a ground out victim last time up. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. The 1-1 pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
As long as you actually get it inside, that 2-seam fastball running towards the hands is a really good pitch.
Now the 2-1. And it misses. 3-1 now. The 3-1 pitch. Fastball hit on the ground is short. Zobrist is there. And they'll escape danger here after the 2-out triple as the inning is over. No damage done after the 2-out triple. Don't leave us just yet. It's starting to get good. We're back for more on MLB Network. Here's Ben Zobrist now. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Ben Zobrist.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Solano backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out.
Your third baseman, number 3, Evan Longoria.
In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. He was a ground out victim last time up. comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out.
Right fielder number 9, Will Myers.
Here's Will Myers. And he's trying to make this a 5-hit ball game for himself right here. Takes this the other way to right, and he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Maybe a rug burner too after that one as we get another look at it here. We'll play as long as it takes. Still tied on MLB Network. Digging in, Will
Leading off for Miami, right fielder Will Coates.
From the stretch. And they'll try and get him out in front to start the at-bat, but this misses off the plate away. It's ball 1. And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1. 1-1. Here it comes. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And, ooh, he's really given some leeway on the outside edge here. 2-2 now.
I like how he's mixing up the fastball and the changeup right there. That's how we got the 2-2 count. I think he comes back with a changeup here.
He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. And this will find the seats behind the first base dugout. And this ball is also hit foul and heading for the seats, so we'll have to do it again. Still 2-2. And this is in the air down the left field line and into foul territory, and no one will track it down.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
Another 2-2 offering, hit down the line at first. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Well, nothing earth-shattering about this one. He just didn't finish the play and watch it into his glove. And now they've got the leadoff runner aboard and no outs.
The catcher Jared Saltalamacchia is in now, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. He's looking for his 3rd hit of the ball game here. The 0-1. And that pitch catches the inside corner.
Well, he finds himself down 0-2, but those were 2 good pitches. Both on the inside half, both for strikes. There's nothing you can do with it. You just got to hope now you get something to hit.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Fabregas sprinting after it. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Now batting, third baseman Derek Kimball.
Ready for another shot now. Derek Kimball. Here's the first pitch. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. The 0-1. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner.
Tell you what, Matt, not much to do with those pitches. I know he's looking at 2 strikes now, but the first one was on the outside half. The other one ended up on the outside half with 2 different looks. What can he do? Nothing much with that one.
Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? On to Pierce. It's a double play, and the inning is over. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. Don't leave us now. It's just getting good. We're back for more on the show. Steve Cishek is going to finally make an appearance in this one as he'll take over in the 14th inning.
Steve Cishek.
Ready for another chance? Logan Forsythe. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Logan Forsythe.
And this is taken outside for ball one. Fouled off into the seats behind first. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Slider up that he gets a call on. Chopper foul. He'll try again, 1-2. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Got him on a good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight.
Your catcher, number 30.
Now at the plate, Deoner Navarro. And looking to improve on a 1-for-5 effort so far. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. Now the 0-1 is lifted in the air out to left field. Under it is Yelich, and there are two away now.
First baseman number 33, Steve Pearce.
Standing in, Steve Pearce. And lifted in the air to left center. Yelich is there to make the catch, and that means we've got more baseball ahead. Rays go in order, 1, 2, 3. Score remains tied 1-1. Striding in, Marcell Ozuna, and he'll be the one to begin the inning.
Number 14, Marcell Ozuna.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. A changeup that catches the corner for strike one. 0-1. Here it comes. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats and left. Ready on 0-2. And the knuckle curve freezes him as he becomes out number 1.
Not a lot of guys throw that knuckle curve, but some guys have a lot of success with it. Some say it has more bite than the traditional curveball, but I think it's more of a feel thing. It just works for certain pitchers, and it worked right there.
Stepping in now, Buddy Hart. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 1-0 delivery. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Tough one to lay off, called a strike. Now here's the pitch. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. 1 out, nobody on. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul.
Well, when you're hitting with 2 strikes, you're just in battle mode. Right there, he gets a breaking ball. He just fouled it off. Got a piece of it and stays alive.
Over to the first baseman, Pierce, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, the first baseman, Jude Fryman.
At the plate, Jude Fryman. And that's on the outside corner for a strike. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. A pause and the 0-2. Hit hard on the ground to first. On to first with is Pierce, and that'll be the inning. So they go down without a whimper here. Yet another shot to end it right here as we move on to the home half of the inning, all tied at 1-1. Stepping in, Corey Dickerson, attempting to, as they say, get off the schneid here. 0 for 5 so far.
Corey Dickerson.
Now here's the pitch. Ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
The 1-0 delivery. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. Two 2-0 count. Here it comes. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1. Ready on 3-1. Here it comes. Swing and a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. Dietrich will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. One gone.
Now batting, center fielder, Jordan Fabregas.
Stepping up to the plate, Jordan Fabregas. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. He's set. Here it comes. Right through it here, and he's behind 0-1. Here's the 0-1. Hit on the ground to third. Kimball takes it in time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Asdrubal Cabrera.
Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. 2 hits in 6 tries for him thus far. Tries to go the other way as this is in the air to left field. Yelich is there to make the catch, and that means we've got more baseball ahead. Down in order go the Rays. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Brad Boxberger has waited a long time, but he'll come on to work in the 16th inning.
Brad Boxberger.
digging in once again,
Leading off for the
Derek
Marlins.
Dietrich. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here's a slider to start things out. Looked at for ball one. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. And he misses again. 2-0.
Hey, this at bat sets up really good right here, right? Hasn't seen a fastball yet, but now he gets to count at 2 balls and no strikes. He has to be looking for a fastball right here.
And that one's wide to the mark. Ball 3. He's set. Here's the 3-0. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1. So now we've got a battle on our hands.
Crowd gets up for the 3-2. And he takes strike 3 cold on the fastball. 1 gone.
It looked like this at bat had the makings of a leadoff walk when it started 3-0. So that's a good job not to give in and battle back to earn the strikeout. That's not always easy to do.
In is Christian Yelich. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. He comes into this appearance 1 for 6 on the ball game. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. Forsythe has it. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Ready for another shot now. Donovan Solano looking to finally get into the hit column here. No luck in 6 tries so far. And there's his strike right down the heart of the plate. 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. And he misses with it. 1-1. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. There's a changeup over the outside corner. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And he strikes him out here for out number 3. So after a scoreless top half, they'll have a chance to win it here in the bottom half. Miami down in order. Still tied 1 apiece. Fernando Perez has waited a long time, but he'll come on to work in the 16th inning.
Fernando Perez.
Ben Zobrist will be the first one to greet him, as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here.
Ben Zobrist.
And they'll start him with a fastball that's low for ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Takes this the other way to right. But this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out.
He got that one pretty good. It just didn't have the right launch angle to carry over the outfielder's head. Small difference where the ball hit the bat could have made all the difference.
In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. Trying to put it all behind him and break through right here. He's a paltry 0 for 6 thus far. Longoria waiting on the 1-0. Now a ball lined to the left side. But this is a foul ball. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit on the ground to short. To his right, Dietrich. On to first, and a sigh of relief as Longoria's retired easily for the second out.
Fielder number 9, Will Myers.
Here's Will Myers. He's looking for hit number 5 in this one right here. Into the windup and the pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second, and that finds its way through for a base hit. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit. Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here, and those don't come along every day.
No, they don't. But I tell you what, he's been working hard. He's been locked in right now. Just his approach. You knew he was going to have a good day. 5 hits. Wow.
Standing in now, Logan Forsythe. First pitch of the AB is swung on and lifted in the air to straightaway center. Ozuna is there to make the catch, and that means we've got more baseball ahead. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. Hang with us, folks. We'll keep going till we get a winner. All tied at 1-1. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Will Coates. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And action now in the Tampa Bay pen as it looks like a right-hander's begun to get loose. Favorable call in there for a strike. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Can't say he's tickling around the zone. Those last 2 pitches were pretty much grooved right down the middle, but it didn't bite him.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Well, it's late in the game, but I tell you what, a leadoff single, that's what you want to start the late innings. Now it sets you up to be able to manufacture or do some things and maybe get that run home.
The catcher, Jared Saltalamacchia, is in now. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Here's the first pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. The 0-1 hit hard towards center, and that'll get down for a base hit.
That's never where you want that changeup to be. Up in the zone, he hangs it. He still got away with it because it's still in the ballpark. That ball is one he hits to the moon usually.
Into the box now, Derek Kimball trying to give himself up here, but this is foul, so the runners will return. None out, runners at first and second. Sacrifice attempt here. And the throw will go to second as they get the force out. On to Pierce at first, but too late to get them both.
Now batting, the center fielder, Marcell.
Here's Marcell Ozuna. His line, not pretty. 0 for 6 in the game. Here's the first pitch. And that misses, ball 1.
Hey, this game is getting interesting real quick. And the last thing you want to do on the mound is fall behind. Needs to get back in the strike zone right here.
Runners are at first and third, 1 away. Oh, and he's not squaring as the pitch is a ball. And he scores on a daring steal of home. Here's the 2-0. Hot shot on the ground is short. Over to the first baseman, Pierce, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, designated hitter, Buddy Hart.
Ready for another chance, Buddy Hart. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch. Swung on and missed for the first strike. 2 out here and a runner at second. A wave and a miss.
That's a really nice thing about pitching with the base open. You can work out of the strike zone a little bit more and try to get a guy to chase your pitch, just like that one.
Ready with the 0-2. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul.
I like the call for the 2-strike changeup. You got to make a better pitch. He got away with one right there.
And he looks at a ball, 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he strikes him out here for out number 3, but the damage has been done as now they'll need some extra inning heroics to pull this one out. Marlins get 1 here on a couple of hits. And now this crowd finds their club behind the 8 ball here as they don't want to wind up on the losing end of this thing. The Marlins lead this one 2-1. Here's the catcher, DeAndre Navarro. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Third baseman hugging the line here. Now the first pitch. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. That ball's headed for the gap in left center. He's got a base hit, possibly more. Around first, digging for 2. And he'll get in at second base as the tying runs aboard with a leadoff double. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with the single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they could get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
Trey Barnett will come off the bench now as he'll pinch hit with the runner at second and nobody out.
Trey Barnett.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Coates on the move. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and hit for third. And he'll make it up to third safely here with 1 away.
The left fielder, number 10, Corey Dickerson.
At the plate, Corey Dickerson still looking for his first hit here. He's 0 for 6. Matt Joyce will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Matt Joyce.
And this one runs up high, ball 1. Numbers wise, he's at 326, 11 home runs and 25 driven in. The 1-0 delivery. Now a drive to right field. This could do it. Game over. Walk-off home run. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. And with one swing of the bat, this ball game is over.
Hey, when you get into extra innings, you're always looking for that one guy to step up and be that hero. And this guy was the hero tonight. What does he do? Steps up with a walk-off home run to end this thing in extras.
It was mostly pitching and defense in this one, but the man you see here made some noise with the bat, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
hey, when you walk up to the plate and hit a walk-off tater, you're probably going to be the player of the game. And that was a clutch swing of the bat, and he'll be riding high on that one for a while, I'm sure.
Three to 2 the finish in tonight's game. Tampa Bay slugged their way to victory with 15 hits. Brad Boxberger claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that's a wrap here tonight. Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, thanking you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. Have a great night.
The final line score for our ball game tonight: for the victorious Rays, 3 runs on 15 hits, 2 errors. They left 12 men on base. For the Marlins, 2 runs, 9 hits, 1 error. They left 9 men on base. Time. Tonight's paid attendance, a sellout of 45,000. The Rays thank you and hope you'll join us again real soon at Tropicana Field.